Hey guys, Unfrequented World, and it's about 9 o'clock at night, and I was just out putting water in the hot tub, and I heard the screamer again. So we're gonna go out here in the back. The swamp is alive tonight. I can hear ducks, frogs. The city behind me is quite noisy. I don't know what we're gonna get, but I heard it. I heard it twice. So we're just standing here, my hot tub is behind me, and I heard over the frogs. This is the scream that we heard with the snow on the ground that I said sounds like a fox maybe, and I heard it twice. Download what a fox sounds like a screeching, and that's what I heard twice. So I immediately ran into the house, grabbed a flashlight and the Zoom It parabolic dish, and I came back out. The flashlight wouldn't work, so I left the dish here running for 5 minutes while I went back in and swapped gear. So I grabbed the night camcorder with night vision and the infrared light here, and we can go back here in the swamp and just sit and record and listen. But it's like a jungle right now. I can hear birds, crickets, frogs, ducks, nesting ducks. It's crazy. So I can't see anything with just the infrared light, so to try to walk through that swamp tonight would be killer. I'm going to end up tripping and dropping a camera in the water, so I'm not going to do it. I have to be smart. We're going to leave the parabolic dish at the edge of the swamp back here though. We've got 4 trail cameras out right now, 2 of them back here 300 yards behind the house, and 2 more scattered out another 300-400 yards out in the swamp. We will be checking those this week as well, and I've got 2 more actually out at the other property, 160-acre property that we own. We were also featured on a channel called Chills, which I had never heard of. I received an email from Chills saying we want to feature these videos, and he had a list of 4 or 5 of them on the channel. And if you don't like this idea, get back to me. And I thought, I don't care. People can share my videos. That's fine. And then I realized afterwards, I think this guy has like 5 million subs. So over the last week here, we've gained 1,500, 1,800 subs on the channel. And I watched the video that Chills made. I'm not going to say too much on that subject, but he really made the story out to be, you know, the footprints that I said were human. He cut off at the part where he said, you know, Gary thinks these are an upright cryptid. Well, no, I didn't say that. And when we talked about porcupine eating the tree, he says, we don't know what this is. So I don't know if he just didn't watch the whole videos, or this is just a tactic they use to make things scarier than they are. But hey, thanks Chills, but the story isn't 100% true, so guys, go back and watch the videos on my channel. We have had some screaming, we have had some paranormal stuff, we've had some weird things, no doubt about it, but so far this guy has never found any Sasquatch footprints, and I have not heard the screaming that I heard 20 years ago at camp, except that one time at camp. So we've got the big 10-watt infrared light with us tonight. And there was a spooky development here 2 days ago. Somebody drove their car off the boat ramp, which is 500 meters from here, and drowned. 2 people in the car, the driver drowned, and the passenger was sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. That's all that they reported. We don't know why or how, but that is the boat ramp that I showed you guys when we went metal detecting down at the end of the road here, maybe 500 meters from here. So that was some news. We had a bunch of activity down here at the end of the road over the last couple days, and they haven't reported yet what happened, what went on, so we don't know. But there was a weird happening at the house this morning, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with a person drowning at the end of the road, but our dog sleeps in a cage at night. Well, the last month and a half, I haven't been putting him in the cage. I'm trying to get him used to sleeping out and not chewing the furniture and whatever, because that way he's out. If we need a guard dog, he's free. He's not in the cage. Last night, my daughter must have put him in the cage and closed the door. This morning I was awake at 4:30 and I heard, clear as could be, somebody walking upstairs in my house. And I just thought, well, it's the dog. Or it's my daughter. So I didn't think much of it. By 6 o'clock I fell back asleep and I slept until 8:30, something like that. My wife, this morning I called her at work and she says to me, hey, you know, I heard somebody walking through the house this morning at 5:20 in the morning. I said, yeah, I heard it too. I said I was awake at 4:30, I heard it. And she said, I thought it was the dog. But she said when I got up, the dog was locked in his cage. And it disturbed her enough. She said, I want you to ask, our daughter was at home. The other daughter's gone to grandma's, so there's only one of them there. She said, I want you to ask Kaylee if she got up and got a drink. She said, because I heard somebody walking through our house. So I thought, well, it must have been Kaylee. But I asked my daughter, did you get up and get a drink early this morning? And she said, no. My alarm clock was set for 8, Dad, but I didn't get up till 9. So it wasn't my daughter, it wasn't the dog, and both my wife and I heard somebody walking through our house this morning. Creepy. I don't know why tonight, guys, it is creepy as hell out here. The dish is deployed. I think I'm just going to let it run all night. The batteries can die, I don't care. I had to do everything I could to stop from running back towards the light of the house. I just had that creeped out feeling. Maybe I creeped myself out telling the story about the guy down the road. I don't know. But yeah, like full body shivers there in the swamp. I guess maybe with no light, maybe that's why, I don't know. But it's set up, we're going to leave it out there. We're going to let it run. and then I'm going to go through it tomorrow and see what we get for recordings.